I've been called one of the few councillors with common sense. I've been called one of the few councillors with business sense. I've also been called a bit of a maverick, and I've also been called a bit of a radical, and I always find that amusing. In my opinion, I was not elected to go in there to be assimilated. I was not elected to go in there and support the status quo, nor change for the sake of change. What I am hearing is from the people is they were tired of the bickering over little issues. They were tired of what seemed like automatic tax increases without us doing enough due diligence to cut expenses, if you will, and look for efficiencies before we raise taxes. But mainly, I have tried to use common and business sense to say we are not just going to do things the way we've always done them and just raise taxes without doing our due diligence and see what we could do to increase efficiency. Well, I was pleased to be one of the leaders of the push for the smaller council, because I believe that council on Tuesday nights, for example, does act a bit like a board of directors. Through the week, we are advocates and ombudsmen for our districts, but on that evening or that afternoon, we are the board of directors of a $900 million organization. And I believe that the board, if you will, was too large, and that also led to a lot of parochial thinking because of all the borders we had and all the old boundaries and districts, etc. So what I did through council, being on the boundary committee, being active and vocal on council, and also actually appearing before the UARB, was to bring forth my belief and the belief of many of my residents that we were overgoverned, first of all, and that secondly, that the council would be more efficient and effective if it were smaller. One of the things that I still hear from residents throughout HRM is there's still some concerns over amalgamation. Now, amalgamation is here. I don't see it going away. I don't see splits, etc. But the best way, I believe, to bring back that community input and community spirit and engagement would be to give more empowerment to the community councils. I think if people felt that more decisions were being made at the community council levels, be it 2, 3, 4, 5 councillors from the geographic area in which they live, I think people would have that closer relationship with the councillors, closer relationship with those issues, and the people making the decisions, the councillors from the area, would be able to empathize and communicate with their colleagues a little bit more about the concerns of that community. We live in a municipality as large as the province of PEI, and there's no way a councillor or a resident can be an expert in every aspect, every geographic location of that community. But we do know our districts, we do know the neighboring districts, and we do know who we need to talk to in those districts to get the guidance that we need to make the right decision.